Hello again, my dear students. I will solve quiz 3. Okay, so pay attention. It will be two parts. The first part for the multiple choice question. So the first question is the diagram shows the magnetic field around three objects P, Q, and R placed close to each other. So as you see, first we have two poles for each magnet. Why P and R is magnet? Because they have what? A magnetic field. This lines is a magnetic field. This is why we have two magnets in this B and R. So now, first, as you know, the magnetic field lines is out from north and toward south. Out from north and toward south. So, as you see, which row show the nature of each of the objects. So first, now we know where is S and where is N. So it will be S and here is S. So this is incorrect. So now we have S and S. So this is correct. We have S and N. Incorrect. We have S and S. This is correct. So now we have to choose between B and D. Okay, so if what is the difference between B and D? He said in B, copper rod. Copper rod is non-magnetic material. And in D, he put iron rod. It means a magnetic material. So, do we have magnetic material or non-magnetic material? Q must be non-magnetic material. Because what? Because if Q is iron, it cannot be placed, it cannot be stay at the position, because magnetism will be induced in Q if it is a magnetic material. So for example, Q will become, because we have S, it must be N, and this is S, it must be N. We can't find any magnetic material has both N and N. So now this is non-magnetic material. So we have to choose what? We have to choose copper rod. So B is the correct answer. Question 2. A resistor has a potential difference. We have potential difference equal 12 volt. And a current I equal 0.6 amps. What is the resistance? So he asked about resistance. Resistance from this triangle VIR. So resistance R equal V over I. So it will be 12 over 0.6. So the answer will be what? Will be 20. There is a current I in a resistor R and the time T. The potential difference across is V. The equation gives the power. As you know, what is the equation for power? Power equal IV. Also power equal I squared multiply R. Also power, sorry, I have to correct, this is power. Also power equal V squared over R. Finally, power equal energy over time. So which one we have to use? I multiply R is incorrect. P equal IT incorrect. PIV correct. PIV over T incorrect. So this is B is the correct, C is the correct answer. The diagram shows a battery connected to a potential divider and two lamps P and Q. Okay, the slider on the potential divider is moved from X to Y in this direction. Okay, so which row shows the effect of brightness of each lamp? He asked about lamp B. As you see, lamp between branch B and XY, we have parallel connection. In parallel connection, voltage is the same, doesn't change, and also the current in this branch doesn't change. So this is why brightness of B will stay the same. No change in brightness for B. What about lamp Q? Lamp Q, brightness depends on what? Depends on voltage of Q. And voltage of Q increase. Why? Because as you move the slider to right, what happened to this resistance X? Resistance X will increase. And as resistance increase, this voltage will also increase. If this voltage increase, the voltage of Q also increases, so the brightness of B is increased. So this is why we use unchanged and brighter. A coil XY is wound around a cardboard tube. This is a cardboard tube, okay. When the S pole of magnet is pushed into XY, the galvanometer deflect to the left. Okay. What other movement of the magnet will produce a deflection to left? So first you have to start. If you push S towards the coil, what is the type of pull is produced? S. Because as you move the magnet towards the coil, this will be a like pull. So now we have a current will produce S and N. So if you want same deflection direction, you have to show any answer for this arrangement. So now let's move to A. AS is moving away, so now we have N here, but in fact we need X must be S and Y must be N to take the same direction, so this is incorrect. Now N is moving away, so this is S, this is N, also incorrect. N, so this will be N and S, also incorrect. We need S and N. Okay, now S is moving away, so this is N, this is S, so this is the correct answer. So again, as I said before, if the magnet moving toward, now we have like pole is formed in the coil. Okay, if we have magnet moving away, it will be unlike poles is produced. This is what we call this what? Lenz's law. Okay, so this is why I choose D. Now he said which transformer can it change 240 volts, this is V primary, into 15 V secondary. So before choosing, he didn't decide, okay, which one is primary and which one is secondary, right? Okay, so now you need this ratio, VP over VS, I need the same ratio. So 240 over 15 equal what? So we have to use a calculator now. 240 divided by 15 equals 16. So now we are searching about ratio 16, and of course you will put the larger value at the top. So I will start with 800 over 40 equal 20. So this is incorrect. 1000 over 25 equal 4. So this is equal 40. This is incorrect also. 2400 over 15 equal. I have to use my calculator. 24000 over 15 equal 160. This is incorrect. So the last one I think will be right. 1200 over 75 equal 1200 over 75 equal 16. So this is the correct answer. Okay. 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 Now let's move to question 7. The diagram shows a current carrying a wire in a magnetic field. In which direction the force acting on the wire? Okay, so he asked about the force. So we have to use Fleming left hand rule. So your first finger from N to S, magnetic field. And your second finger will be the current. So your thumb will be what? The force direction. So the magnetic field from N to S and the current in this direction. So if you use your Fleming left hand rule, it will be to downward, to the bottom of the page. Okay? Now let's move to question 8. A student counts how many iron pins an electromagnet picks up when its power supply is switched on. Then she counts how many pins are picked when power supply is switched off. Okay, and he put iron pins. She repeats the experiment using cores made of different materials. The results are shown. Which core is made out of soft iron? Which core is made out of soft iron? So now we have to choose. He said pins, he said iron pins. Okay, and as you see, we have a lower number. It means what? It means the core is made of what? Made of iron. Okay, so he asked about pins picked on way up with a power supply on, because we have iron, so it will become the highest number. Okay, okay, now so we can accept this one and this one. Okay, and the pins pick up with the power is off. طبعا we have to cancel this because it means it's not magnetic material, and we will cancel this one because we can't attract pins with current. يعني electromagnet is working less than when it's off, so this is incorrect. Now we have to choose between C and D. I will choose D because if we have iron core, okay, soft iron core, okay, so it will be demagnetized, and also the iron pins will be demagnetized, so they will fall. So this is why I choose D. I can't choose C because if I have a core made of steel, it can be also C. So this is why I would choose D. Okay. Now let's move to the next. A plastic rod is brought near to a small plastic sphere suspended from a stand. The sphere is repelled. Repelled mean like pull, or like charge. What is this? The rod and the sphere have like charge, so this is the correct answer. Which unit is equivalent to volt? Volt. So volt equal work over charge. So as we said before, for example, he said here ampere over ohm. So I over R, we can't find V equal I over R. This is incorrect. J equal, it means energy or work over charge. V equal work over charge. This is correct. Joule over second, work over time. This is not equal V. This is power. Work over watt over coulomb. It means we have power over charge. So this is V. No, this is incorrect. So the only correct answer is V equal W over Q, because the W unit is joule and the Q unit is coulomb. A resistor converts 360 joule energy, 360. When there is a current I equal 3 amps in a potential difference across V 6 volt, how long is the current in the resistor? He asked how long it means the time. As you know, energy equal VIT, so we have to make rearrange. T equal E over VI. So now it will be energy 360 over 3 multiply 6. So the answer will be what? It will be 20. A diagram shows a circuit of 6 identical lamps connected in battery. Which lamp are brightest? Brightest it will be B because it has the highest current. So B only will be the height. But in Q and R and STU, the current will be split. So R and Q has a lower current, also STU. So the brightest is B. A magnet is dropped vertically through a solenoid. This induces a magnetic pole at both ends. Okay, so now, again, X will be here, will be S, and this will be S, this will be N because the magnet is moving away. He said which magnetic pole are induced at position X. So I solve it. X, S, then X will be N. يبقى I will اختار S and N. So this will be what? This will be C. Now 14. What is the purpose of a split ring commutator? Split ring commutator, the function of it is what? It will reverse the current each half round to reverse the force direction to keep the coil rotate in the same direction. This is the function of a split ring. So this is why I will choose D, to ensure that the turning effect on the motor stay in the same direction. The final one. The four circuits shown each contain 4 diodes, in which circuit is the direction of the current in the resistor is from red terminal to black terminal. So when I move to A, the current, I suppose the current is this direction, so it will be in this direction, then move to red, okay, then move in this direction, so then it can go to the other. So it's from red to black. This is correct, so I will choose A. Also I have to check for the other. Okay, now if I suppose this is the positive, the current moving, now we have current no flow because we have what? A reverse phase. The current can't flow. Also at C, the current is moving in this direction. Okay, so the current can move. Now the current can move. Okay, but when the current come here, there is no current flow, so this is incorrect. Finally D, if the current move in this direction, it cannot flow because the diode is reverse phase, so we have to choose A. This is the last question in a multiple choice question. This is for part 1. I will follow this record with part 2 for paper 4 questions. Okay, see you soon.